best of the people, my heart beat true. Led by the hollow as arrows flew. Forge your heart like the iron bar, strong and renewed. And turn your back on the world that has turned it on you. And we'll walk, walk, walk for all our days. And never again shall the elven be bound as a shambling slave.
And my mic is on. We are live. Hello. Welcome. Um, I need someone to say something to make sure that your audio is working.
Whoa. Hi.
Yes, it is working. Thank you. So, welcome to session 5 of Dawn of the Dales. Um, let's first of all, welcome back, Hills. Very excited to have you back. Um, And we're gonna do the summary from last time. So last time, the party arrived at the encampment of Clan Alvar, although they weren't exactly welcomed. After speaking with Lark, the keeper allowed them to set up their tents along the outskirts of their camp, not trusting the humans and Hercule, despite their warden gear. They were introduced to some of Lark's friends, Scouts Sarah and Solvin, and the latter took an interest in their group and was especially excited to interact with a young griffin. However, another figure from Lark's past took interest in Limone's handler. Her ex-husband, Farron, attempted to flirt with Hercule before he was eventually run out of their camp. The party took this time to rest while growing more concerned about the lack of information on any potential demons in the area after their grisly encounter the day before. Meanwhile, Atreus is hoping that the elves here will have any information regarding the missing artifacts of Cordelis Draken that he is searching for. So, we are going to start with our RP warm-up. Uh, Tell me what your thoughts are on religion and if there's any particular deity that you pray to. Let's start before I just kind of pick on someone. I'm going to go in order then, which is M. You're first.
I don't know why you're asking me about religion. It causes wars, people die. That's it.
All right. Next
Thank
is Lark.
you. I I suppose the gods exist. Never really been that deep in a belief. Like if they exist, I haven't seen a sign of it yet, so that's it.
All right. Next, we're gonna do Hills next. I know we haven't met your character, but tell us what she thinks of religion.
Um, uh, the gods may exist. Um, she is looking for concrete proof of that.
All right. Uh, Tam.
Well, I mean, they're gods. We tell their stories, and I like their stories. Some more than others, but I mean, it's not gods doing this right now. It's people.
Davi.
Well, I would be a shit keeper's daughter if I didn't believe in my own people's religion. Besides, I was named for the Holland Mother herself, so do have a special connection with her.
And Hercule.
That's a complicated question. If you're asking me what I believe, I'm not entirely sure. The idea of a good person like Andraste fighting for others is a nice idea, but well, it seems to me that we would have seen more if it was true. I prefer to focus on the things that I can see and experience myself. But if believing in something helps people, then that's wonderful for them. But if it ends up hurting others, then I don't see the point of it.
So you find yourselves in camp. And we're going to, I think, start with Tam. I need you to roll me a D4 or a D6. It doesn't matter. A D6 is going to be more useful, but I'm
You want a
taking the
D6
choice out. So it doesn't matter.
Either way, it was a 3.
Whichever one you feel like.
Either way, it was a 3.
Okay. Okay. So I think that means you get to talk to a demon today. How fun is that? I'm just trying to pull up my sheets because it's being weird. Roll another D6.
Oh, I'm still muted. Sorry. Would you like to guess what it is? Because it's another 3.
Okay. Cool. So, you are all sleeping. If you haven't taken a long rest and need to, please do that. Long rest. So Tam, you were sleeping, and in your dreams you come to the Fade, as one does when you are a mage. Before you, you see Davi. Oh, I think I got it. There was a fruit fly. You see Davi before you. And she slowly walks up to you with kind of this like sultry sway to her hips. Um, well, look who's here. I've been waiting for you, you know.
So the demon made a very specific mistake, which is that any time that Tam specifically tries to dream as a dreamer, Davi watches for him. Davi takes guard. So I don't think there's even a moment. I will happily roll for it if you want me to, but I do not think that there is even a moment where he believes that this is actually Davi.
That's fine. Yeah.
Despite that, he does immediately get this little grin and relax a little bit. Waiting for me. Wow. I sure am special.
Aren't you, though?
I'm here.
I know you've come for something. What is it you're looking for, Tamaris?
information mostly. Of course,
Hmm,
I wasn't expecting
I
you.
might be able to help with that. No? Who else could you possibly be expecting?
All right, good point. Um, I do not remember the name that we found. Hold on. I need to find the um he gets more serious and he's like, uh, are you familiar with uh other demons in this area?
Tam, I am. You see right through me, don't you?
Yeah.
And her
Yeah.
facade kind of shifts, turns into, guess what? It's a desire demon. And she kind of walks closer to you and starts like circling you almost predatorially. You think I would allow other demons in my domain?
I don't know what you'd allow. He is very as soon as the demon has changes back into like their normal desire demon form, Tim has stopped looking and is like staring straight ahead. Um, I saw uh signs of one nearby, and if you're as powerful as you say you are, then I would assume that you would know what's around.
Darling, I can assure you there are no demons in this area, aside from me, of course.
Sorry, I'm looking at the. I Someone remind me what the name was because I'm blind and now I can't find them.
Harris.
Harris. He crosses his arms and kind of raises an eyebrow and um almost a little challengingly goes, so you don't know anyone named Karis?
That is a name I have not heard in a very long time. But that's not the name of a demon.
What is it?
No, if you're quite ready for that.
You're no fun.
Only when I want to be.
Well, then I guess I have no reason to hang out here. Thanks for the help.
I don't know if I'd call it help, but there is one more thing that something that's given to you. Have you felt the disturbances in the Fade of late?
Have I?
Why don't you roll for it?
Okay.
Just flip coin kind of thing.
Uh, odds, evens.
Are you sure? We'll
Uh,
do odds as yes, evens as no.
I rolled a 7. Um, he kind of shrugs like, uh, there's war going on. I would assume that it would affect the Fade.
So you really didn't notice when he broke free. Interesting.
No. Enlighten me.
She kind of leans closer and the guide is free from the Fade.
Being the first to the keeper, I know out of character what that means. Does Tam know what that means? Assuming.
Make a history check.
I mean, he was fairly lax on his studies, so no. That was a grand total of 4.
Yeah, you have no idea what that means.
Um,
We are having issues with the stream. It just disconnected, so we're relying on your recording.
woo, technology.
Yeah,
Maybe we need to figure out a different way to run this stream.
I
Um,
know. It's something, I think it's because my brother is gaming at the same time, and I can't really tell him not to. So, it's fine.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He is immediately confused and then like frustrated by his own confusion. Um, Great. I will tell everyone when I get back. Thanks for the information.
Of course, darling. Do visit again. It's been such a pleasure to see you.
There's a moment where he almost goes to say something and then he just kind of like awkwardly waves and kind of looks around for his wake up call, I guess. Um, before he lets himself make a snarky comment.
All right, so nothing else you want to ask her?
Um, no, I think that mostly he just wanted to know if they were at risk of having another demon pop up. So she calmed those fears and confused the fuck out of him, and he doesn't really want to be around someone who can just turn into Toffee.
All right, so you wake up. Um, Everyone else is beginning to wake up as well. What are y'all doing? It's morning in camp. Anyone?
Trying to unmute my microphone is what I'm doing. Um, Bobby is awake already. They sort of have a routine when he dreams. Um, I think that given the activities of the previous day, she probably passed out way before everybody else and was subsequently awake before everybody else. And she's kind of doing this creepy thing where she's just like sitting with her knees to her chest, just staring at him with her spear like over her knees. Um, her hair is out of its braid. She looks a little like unkempt, I guess. Like when you've had a I mean, maybe some people do not know in fact what this is like, but like when you had a really, really good high and then like you start to have a really bad high, and then like you're not quite sure if you're still high. That's sort of what's happening to her right now. So she's just sitting there like experiencing ego death.
So how aware of his dreaming was she?
I mean, I would say that she wasn't. I would say that she's probably a little hyper aware, like she was hyper vigilant. This is somebody who has had a history of bad trips and is probably more like trying to convince herself she's not actually high more so than like, am I really still high? If that makes sense.
All right. Does anyone else have anything in particular that they would like to do in the
Yeah.
morning or
Uh,
share?
I think before the others would have woken up, or even if they were awake, they're in their own tents, Lark probably would have snuck out of their camp and gone back to like her mother's tent and whatnot because she misses her mom. And just maybe like helped start like breakfast and stuff for her mom. Um, just sort of like quietly helping out around, their Aravel and uh making breakfast for her and stuff like that before going back to check on everyone else and see if they're still up or still out. She just wants to spend some time with her mama.
As she should. It's been a while. One thing I want to know is how Hercule's feeling after his interaction with Lark's ex.
He is very much blocking that out completely. He has his routines and he is following them even in this situation. I think he and Limon would have like a morning routine before he really does anything else of him waking up and greeting her and checking her over and feeding her, and then he would get food himself. Um, comb his mustache, all that stuff. So he's just like he's sticking to his routines, and has genuinely probably not thought about it because he's just doing the next thing and then the next thing. He's not going to process that right now.
Well,
I'm
since Evan's the only one left, yeah.
I'm
What
asleep.
are you doing, Nate? You're asleep.
I'm asleep.
Okay.
Evan's
Um,
probably still high.
yeah.
I
We're gonna say for the sake of absences, Zakane is really hungover and just passed out in his tent. And Siobhan is nursing him. Um, so as you all kind of gather back in camp, Lark, are you bringing food or
Yeah,
are
I
you
think I
just
think
letting everyone fend for themselves?
no, Lark would bring back food mostly because she doesn't want Atreus walking into the Dalish camp. In fact, when she comes back with food, that's the first thing she's looking
That's
for.
fair.
Is where's Tevinter? She's sort of just like, where's Tevinter?
He's sitting um by by what was the campfire, trying to light it. Yes, he has magic. He's too tired to deal with that. It's too early for him. So he's like rubbing sticks together at the campfire.
The
He's
ugly
a little
laugh,
helpless sometimes.
the ugly laugh that escapes Lark's throat as she watches him. She doesn't even try to hide, just the outright seeing that.
And he like tenses up, slowly turns and looks at her. Yes, can I help you?
Well, it looks like I'll be the one helping you. And she holds out like the food that she has.
And
Not
he's
so,
kind of looks up.
it's fine. I find that, most men have performance issues in the morning. It's normal.
I think I'm gonna have to give you that one. That was a very good burn.
Which is
Do
more
you
than
think you could use that burn to light my fire here?
Well, I'll do a better job at lighting the fire than you, apparently. She's gonna set
I
this
was
down
trying
and
to
she's gonna take out like
immerse
and
myself in
a fire
danger.
starter. Just get the fire going. She's
Yes, thank
grinning
you.
like it was
And then
not
he's like
said.
searching through his
Lark's just grinning, like she's so proud of herself for getting one on him.
bag. Um, he's just kind of like looking over the food that she brought. Is this traditional Dalish cuisine?
Yes, what else would it be?
I don't know, something from your brain? I usually just find things and throw them in a pot.
I am not a cook. This is courtesy of my mother. My cooking ends at
Oh, it's a
very
home-cooked
basic.
meal.
Yes, a home cooked meal.
Oh, I'm quite excited to what what is this delicacy of yours?
Kelly, don't make me come up with stuff on the spot. I'm terrible at this.
I mean, it could just be like plain oatmeal.
It's a little nicer
He's
than
too
that, but
mean.
like there's like eggs and there probably is like grains and stuff like that, but like it's just breakfast food.
Okay. Um, well, I do have some plates in my pack. I can dish up some food for everyone if you are. I'm just gonna do it. And he just starts making a plate for everyone. He does poke his head into Zakane's tent and um just kind of like hands over two plates. And when he's talking with Siobhan, it's very loud and you can hear a groan from Zakane, from the volume. And then when he returns, um, he grabs another plate and goes to Evan's tent. Evan, will you be joining us for breakfast?
Gotta roll to see.
Evan, you cut out.
I gotta roll to see if he wakes up.
Oh,
He's asleep.
Evan! And he starts like kicking his foot very gently.
What?
Evan, dear, it's time to wake up.
Why?
Breakfast. Home cooked by Locke's mother.
Okay. All right. He'll start getting up.
You'll be joining us then. Oh,
I'm
good.
getting up.
I have
Yeah.
a plate all made up.
Lark will go over to where Tam and Davi's tent is and just like outside. She's not gonna just barge in, but she's just gonna sort of like clear her throat and just be like, if you guys are awake, I brought food.
I think that it takes Tam a little bit to wake up when he purposefully dreams, because there's herbs involved and medicine involved. So he is just kind of like staring up at the tent, the roof of the tent, just kind of like trying to piece everything together in a way that makes sense and also figure out a way to pass this information on without being um too obvious about what he is, and does not move.
Does Lark get
So
any?
is it just you and me for breakfast then?
I think maybe until the others, start to rise. I don't think Zakane is going to rise today. Uh,
I think that's a fair assumption.
uh, the others will wake soon, I'm sure. It's been a long trip.
Yes. Uh, yes, it does. Just think of it, if I hadn't stepped in and saved you all from the Orlesian army, who knows what would have happened to all of you? You could be all separated and never have met. You could be dead. It's good that we are here in camp, enjoying the camaraderie and your mother's breakfast.
Ah, yes. Like the sarcasm. She's just I think I think we would have figured things out. Not that we don't appreciate the help, but I don't think we're as helpless as you think.
I mean, you were almost hanged.
I also managed to attack my would-be hanger and get free.
We lost the DM.
I scared the Vint.
The Vince said, "Fuck this, I'm out."
That's too much.
Apparently, I really
Oh,
burned
no.
it a little too hard.
Come on, Lark.
Look,
Welcome
was
back.
that me or was that all of you?
You made it.
I I think I'm just gonna cut off the stream because I think that's making it more difficult. So we're gonna just rely on Zoom today.
Cool.
Okay.
So what did I miss?
Just Lark
Anything?
razzing Atreus again.
As she should. It still says it's stopping. Wonder why it's like this now, because it wasn't like this the first few times we did it. I'll have to mess with it.
Some sort of
It
update.
happens. Oh, there we go. Maybe. I have been avoiding an update, so maybe I should just update my computer after this. Okay. So, we'll well, does Lark have anything she wants to do with Atreus?
No.
I figured. Um, so we'll fast forward a bit until everyone's kind of up and gathering around and enjoying breakfast. Um, what are your plans for the day?
I mean, if no one's got plans, then Lark will drag anyone who wants to the temple because she promised she was going to go see her grandma. For one, but
Ham promised that he would help with the temple. So that
I
is
forgot about this. This
that
is
is his plan. Although he is going to, before they leave, um, the tent, eventually sit up and tell Davi, maybe not everything, but the fact that it's according to the demon he spoke to, the name is not a demon, and also something about a guide breaking free. He is a little vague on the details there.
Since I did Tam's homework for him when we were growing up, can I make that history roll?
you can, and I will give you advantage.
Thanks.
I'm a really bad first, guys.
it's all right. Your girlfriend does your homework for you.
Not his girlfriend.
I think he's more the dog that eats the homework.
Listen, the trade was she gets a wolf to train with for her Emerald Knight training, and she does my homework.
Okay. What'd you roll?
18.
Okay. So yes, you know that the guide is one of the epithets for Falondine.
I'm going to tell Tam that, but specifically in the context of like, if you have been paying attention to Roshan's lessons, you would know that.
Rashawn talks so much. So much talking.
Wouldn't mind not talking right now.
Yeah, sorry. Um, I don't know what to tell everyone else without telling them everything.
We will figure that out when we get to it.
I I just don't want Lark shouldn't have to be afraid for her family just because we're here. I'll figure it out. It's fine. We should go eat. You should go eat. I know what you did yesterday.
I didn't do anything yesterday. We should probably get dressed first, though. They don't seem to dress the same way we did, or not dress.
He will begrudgingly put his keeper ropes back on.
So you join the others around the campfire as they're eating breakfast. There are two plates saved for you. Everyone else, what are you doing? How about Hercule? We haven't heard from him.
I mean, I think he'd offer. So are we all eating now, or did some people leave?
I think everyone's in the camp. It's just Zakane and Siobhan are in their tent. And Atreus
Yeah.
is like probably regaling you with a tale from Tevinter that no one's actually listening to.
He would probably wait as long as he could get away with, before he came and got food and was next to everyone else because, and he's trying to stay as far away from Atreus as possible. Cannot hide the disgust.
It's fair. Um, so reminder, it is all elves right now, minus Hercule. Are you guys going to share anything with the class about what you learned?
Sorry, you caught me as I was putting goldfish in my mouth.
Of course.
Pam like drops down to sit next to Lark if there's space. And for a few moments he's just kind of like pushing the food around. And then he kind of leans over to her, just to her, and says, I think we're safe on the demon front. I don't think it was a demon.
Just very, very softly look and be like, you sure?
About as sure as I can be without some things aren't always truthful, but I think we're okay.
Is
At least
this
for now.
loud enough for other people to hear? Or are you whispering?
He was speaking specifically to Lark, but I won't.
Doesn't mean I'm not listening.
Yeah. By all means.
Okay. He's
Also,
gonna,
I
are they
guess.
speaking in Elven?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Sorry, Katie.
All
Um,
good.
I don't know, Callie, do you want a perception check, or are we just assuming everyone can hear?
Well, if you're speaking directly to Lark, I would have everyone else roll perception.
Sorry, the cats were being dramatic.
As they do.
$22.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to sorry. I'm going to come sit next to Tam, uncomfortably close, like our thighs are touching, and I'm leaning over to him. What's that about demon?
Just that we're safe. He's just kind of looking at Evan like, I don't know yet.
They're like, okay, may not have been a demon, but that was definitely blood magic.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't look for blood magic. I just made sure that there wasn't anything following us.
How'd you do that?
Lark is gonna look at Evan and just be like, were you not raised with manners?
I was raised with a lot of things, and well, I didn't like them all.
You're a mage, right?
Yeah.
There are things that we can do, that some of us can do. I feel like they're just like having a staring contest at this point.
They're definitely just like communicating with their eyes. Like,
I would like to point out that Davi was on the other side of Tam, so Evan's probably like almost sitting on top of her now.
yeah, I just like, I tried to sit between the two of you to like get close enough to Tam to like whisper to him.
So she's like, well, if you two are done swinging your dicks, perhaps we can have a productive conversation.
I'm never done, but go ahead.
Does either of you know very much about the guide?
Uh, I'm gonna assume to roll history.
Can I re-roll now that I know what they're talking about? Or am I just fucked?
I think we should all get advantage because we're elves and it's elven history.
Also, I think you're muted.
I think that if you are a mage, you can have advantage because you will have interacted more with the keeper.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Yes, Katie.
I think Hokuro starts walking around, has finished his food, and is walking around and taking empty bowls and going and washing them.
I love him.
Love
I feel
just-
so bad that he's left out, but like,
He just is like assuming that they're just having a conversation, and he's like, it's fine. It's probably something I don't need to worry about.
it's not even
Yeah,
it's
camp things.
It's not like it's
it's
about a
not
thing.
even Hercule that he is worried about. It's the vent. He doesn't want to come out to and say that he's a dreamer in front of the vent.
I think Hercule just really likes to ignore information that does not apply to him. And I don't think he knows that this applies to him right now. So he's just going to continue doing what makes sense to him to do. And right now, that's cleaning things up because he knows that we're gonna do something today. So he's just getting us more ready.
We stand.
He's just gonna walk away now and go to, like, I assume a stream or whatever where he's gonna wash the bowls out.
All right. So what did y'all roll? I know Lark got an 11.
I got a 20.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
The first time I got an 8, so I did better.
You did do better. Good job.
I also got an 8 the first time.
So Lark, it sounds familiar, but you can't quite place it. Evan and Tam, you both, it's clicked.
Calendine.
There's a moment where you can see Tam kind of weighing, and then he just kind of sighs. He goes, apparently he's free, whatever that means. Something's going on in the Fade.
Right?
An elven god is walking among mortals again.
I mean, that sounds pretty awesome, if you ask me.
I don't know if he's walking among mortals. I don't know what he's free from, but she was pretty not excited, but happy to share that with me.
She.
Hey,
He?
Did you have a fun dream?
tell us about your fun dream.
Is that why you were doing that little leg twitch thing that you do?
He is bright red. Sure, I mean, if being circled by vultures is fun, I suppose it was a very fun dream game. Am I okay? Dream. I don't always have control over who I meet in the Fade,
That's
but
fair.
sometimes they're willing to talk.
Didn't realize you had a fake girlfriend.
Right, so we're looking for an ancient elven god blood mage who's friends with a sexy demon.
We don't know that they're all connected. Although, just first of all, thank you for clearing up that it's not a demon. A blood mage is a little easier to hunt than a demon.
She was familiar with the name, but wouldn't tell me anything beyond not a demon. I think Blood Mage is probably the best bet. Uh, I really don't want to have to go back and talk to her again, though. So, point is, we did not lead a demon to your family, and we can stay to help fix up the temple.
I really hate to have to suggest this, but blood mages were more common in Trevento before the Long Walk, from what I remember from my studies. So maybe we see if old Windbag knows something in as vague a mention as possible.
Fine, but if he starts poking and prodding at me, I'm biting him.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to mention anything about your dreams. We could just ask if he knows how to track a blood mage more efficiently, considering that there's more of them where he's from.
Oh, I was thinking even simpler. I was just going to suggest we ask if he's familiar with the name.
Get ready for a 2-hour-long history lesson.
That was my entire childhood. I think I'm prepared.
Stronger person than me.
We could
don't
ask him
know.
on the way to the temple, and then he only has the distance between here and the temple to tell us.
True. You can see Lark weighing like she was hoping to maybe just like tie him to a tree versus taking him to the temple. But yeah, that does make sense.
Or we could just stick him in the tent with Siobhan and the Orlesian and leave him there.
You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't think the poor boy deserves that while he's hungover. No, we can bring him with us. I feel like he'll just nose around where he's not supposed to if we leave him behind.
Sorry, the chat killed me. uh, Tam's just gonna like big dog sigh and say okay.
I'd say by this point, like Hercule has finished tidying up and is like all like packed and ready. It's like walks back up. So, what is the plan for today?
Well, we're going to go to the temple. It's been hit rather hard from what the keeper said. So just maybe see if we can help a little there.
Now, do you think it will be all right if I am with you?
I think so. I mean, the Griffin will definitely win you points.
Of course, I am happy to bring her.
I think it'll be fine. And if it's not, what's one more scolding? The keeper's tanned my hide more times than I can count, and I'm still breathing, so you know.
Well, but I hate to get you in trouble, but I will make myself as useful as I can.
Hercule, I'm always in trouble. It's okay.
That sounds awful.
Davi shoots Tam a look.
She just reaches up and pats Hercule on the shoulder, like it's okay.
Absolute unrepentant grin, because Hercule has absolutely found himself among a crowd of people who are constantly in trouble.
He was just picking mushrooms, guys. He was just picking mushrooms.
I love this man so much.
I will be right back. I have to go kill my son.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, cats.
He's knocking shit off
I'm so
Rosie's
glad my
desk.
cats don't do that.
Rude. I'm surprised Magic isn't down here like screaming, but no one will be like Logan, just coming and being like, attention, please.
While Lark is just like next to Hercule and whatnot, she is just gonna lean in and say, and by the way, I do want to apologize for my ex's behavior last night. You did not deserve that.
Oh, I do not see why you have to apologize. You are not the one who acted so disgusting me.
No, but I still feel bad that you had to endure that. He wouldn't have been in the camp were it not for me. So he was just trying to get a rise out of me, and you were unfortunately caught in the middle.
I wouldn't be here if I were picking mushrooms. It's not the mushrooms' fault.
Well, if he makes you uncomfortable again, just punch him.
I will try. It is more likely I will yell for Siobhan again, but I will try.
Or you can yell for me and I'll punch him. I have no qualms.
I will
That
also
might be
punch him.
easier.
I just don't
Thank-
want you to feel uncomfortable here because of him.
Oh, it's I may not always understand these things, but once I saw your whole interaction, it seemed well, it seemed quite obvious that he was trying to cause a problem.
All he ever does.
And you married him?
He wasn't like that at the time.
Oh, I see.
People change.
How long has it been?
I don't know, couple years.
Seems like a rather fast change.
I thought so.
Maybe he was always like that and he was just acting a certain way so you would marry him.
Maybe. But I'm not going to think about him anymore. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay, and we will think of and do better things.
Yes, it does not seem as if, as much as many others here seem to not especially appreciate my presence, no one else seemed to be wanting to cause problems, even if they didn't seem to really want me here. So I am not worried about being among your clan. I will just try to avoid that one.
We all will.
Are there any rules about your temple that I should know about before we go? I don't want to cause offense without meaning to.
I'm sure my grandmother and any of the other mages will let you know, but don't touch anything without asking. We'll go from there.
I'm gonna write it. He's literally writing it.
When Lark says don't touch anything without asking, Davi gives Evan a very pointed look.
He winks at her.
All right. So you're gonna
Lark will finally just like interrupt Atreus from his long-winded story that no one
Mhm.
is listening to, and just be like, come
He
on.
has no idea that no one's been paying attention.
He's just like, come on to Vinter. We're heading out of camp.
Oh, where are we off to? Do I need to continue to don this warden gear?
Yes, wear the gear.
Unfortunate, it's quite heavy.
Well, it's better than being dead.
This is true. Yes. Yes, lead the way, my dear elven friends.
Uh,
Do we need to pack up camp, or are we okay to?
I think it'll be I think it'll be fine because we'll come back. We're not like leaving today. Um, I think it'll be fine.
I just want to note that the whole time that Lark and Hercule were talking, Tim had been braiding Davi's hair because her hair had been down earlier, and it's just automatic.
All right. So, say that Lark leads you all kind of around the outskirts of camp to where the temple is. It's kind of like built into the side of the mountain. And there's large stone statues of ravens on either side of the carved entrance, leading into the cave, essentially. Um, Atreus looks up, he's like, "Oh, I recognize this. This is a temple of dirt. Dirt I'm sorry, I'm very bad at pronouncing elven names.
We are
Um,
aware.
well then how do you say it? Educate me.
No.
Well then he shall be called the Dirt Man from now on.
So you're bad at elven names. What about recognizing other names?
I suppose it would depend on the origin.
Does the name Karis ring a bell?
Can't say that it does. Um, do you have
Can I
any
roll
context for the name?
can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Um, Hercule, when Davi says no, Hercule leans over to Evan. It's just like, I would actually like to know the name, if that's all right.
Dearth with a Deartham.
Earthman. Thank you, thank you.
What'd you get?
Not good.
What'd you get?
9.
Okay. Um, I
She's
think
distracted.
you are too distracted by how much you despise this man and just how annoying he is that you just can't. No idea. Your eyes just kind of glaze over the moment he starts talking.
Are ravens the symbol of this god then? Ah, yes. Jotting down more notes.
So is there any particular reason you're asking me about names? This seems a little suspicious, don't you think?
Oh, it came up in my travels and I didn't recognize it. You don't recognize uh Dirthaman's name, so I thought,
That's how you say it. Good to know.
Atreus was there when we found everything, right?
Yes.
I know he doesn't know about the note, but like he was there for the
the
bloodless
He
bodies.
yes. He saw all that.
What about blood magic? That's your guys' things, right?
I am offended that you would say such a thing. Yes, some people do practice it. I am not one of them.
Well, I didn't say you were. I just said,
It was implied. I felt it in your manner.
But it's well known that most Tivinters,
Not most. It is only used in extreme circumstances,
like power grabbing.
usually. It's mostly used among the most noble of houses. Um,
So the ones that own elven slaves.
uh, that's a safe assumption, yes. Although I don't believe they use it necessarily on those slaves, just in instances that might make them more powerful. It's very experimental.
wait, if they don't use it on their slaves, then who are they using it on?
Each other,
Yeah, but the blood has to come from somewhere.
each other. And I suppose the occasional slave. Again, I don't practice. I don't know all the details.
I'm very sorry for assuming.
I accept your non-apology.
How dare he win me over?
Now, I am very eager to see this temple. I've always wanted to see what it's like.
The
Your
rules
culture's
apply, the rules apply to you as well, by the way. Do not touch anything without asking. And if
on
the
my
answer
honor. I will
is
not.
no, then the answer is no.
I I will abide by your rules. I understand that I am in unwanted territory. All right. You going inside? Okay. So you all go inside. It's fairly dark in there. There are very few torches lit. And Pike is being needy. Um, hold on. Okay. Um, so you walk in very dimly lit. You see kind of tools strewn about. There's some rubble from where there was some um defacing of the temple and such from the Orlesians before the clan got to this spot. And there's no other sign of people in the temple, just kind of the things they left behind. Um, you kind of like go around the stairs and it leads to a sort of antechamber with a altar in the center. Um, and behind that it looks like a wall, but there is a gap as if it was meant to be a secret door, but it has been recently opened and passed through.
And there's no one around, elves or
No one around.
I'm going in.
Going in the secret room?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very dark. Luckily, you have dark vision.
Hmm.
Um, and further ahead, you can see that it starts as a room, and then there's another door and some light, but it's very far away, like a very long hallway that kind of seems to descend at a very like low angle slope. with light at the end of that hallway. And you can kind of hear some shuffling. What you assume is shuffling with how far away you are. And then, as you get a little closer, there is a very loud, like, not quite explosion. As like something is being hit very hard with something else very hard.
I exit the room.
You exit the room.
There's some shit happening in there.
Is the whole temple dark, or is it just the room that's dark?
It's mostly dark. There's like a couple of torches here and there, but they're like dying down.
Despite his starking with Atreus, I think Tam will produce flame cantrip just to give, because I don't know if Hercule can see in the dark either. So he'll produce flame in his hand and kind of not take lead, because obviously he's following Lark's lead, but kind of position himself further in front of the people who can't see.
Davi falls to the back of the group if Tam is taking point with the flame.
So did Evan like pop out of the little room and say that there was shit going down?
Yes.
Lark is just immediately going into the room and down the hall. Like she's just plowing forward, like what the fuck?
As you get closer, you hear this sort of like shrieking roar, and I'm gonna have you roll a history check for me.
15.
Okay. The roar kind of triggers a memory from when you were very little, and your grandmother is telling you to stay away from the temple, sort of as a cautionary tale, because of the monster that guards the treasure hidden within.
She's going to stop running to sort of like I know that it's very dark, but like do I see any like other tracks in this hall at all? Like has someone else been down here before me?
Make a perception check.
That is God damn, a 10.
It's too dark to tell.
I was wrong. I do have dark vision. My bad.
So it's just Atreus who can't see anything.
He can see. It's fine. I got it.
Lark is going to back out the way that she came, remembering her grandmother's tales.
Mhm.
And tell the party what she, remembered suddenly while running down there. About
As you're retreating, though, you do hear sort of a pained humanoid shout as well.
Can I have I heard of any kind of beast like this?
No, you also can't hear it from where you are, unless you followed after Lark.
Well, Lark's coming back out to let them know what she heard.
I'm not gonna lie, if Lark went, Tam was gonna follow. So I don't know if everyone else also followed, but the light followed.
Hercule would have followed if others were going. If he can fit, what is this opening
Oh,
like?
you can fit. It's like a half open door, basically. Like
He big
like
though. Is that
he can like shimmy through.
Please.
I definitely followed, but not like in a serious way, more like in a curious, what's Lark gonna do kind of way.
I mean, if everybody followed, then did they hear the noise too?
If they followed, yes.
okay? So then, did the noise make me think of anything?
I don't think it's anything that he would know exists.
He might not know the significance. I just he knows. Does this only exist here? If it doesn't only exist here,
It it doesn't, but it exists in very specific contexts that I don't think he has encountered.
okay, that's fair.
Would
Does it
would
remind him
Davi
of something
know?
that isn't that? How about this? Would he have any idea about like what to prepare for, even if he doesn't know what it actually is?
Big monster.
Big monster.
It
Great.
might remind him of an ogre.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
the sound of it. Um, Dobby, you want to roll a history check to see if you recognize it?
Sure. That's a one.
You have no fucking clue. You just hear big scary monster.
But we also heard the humanoid scream in pain.
Grandmother was down here. At least at some point.
Yeah, yes, she was. And Lark's just going to, at this point, grab like her knives out of her boot and sneak closer to, because someone's trapped down here, and if it's one of her clan, she wants to not necessarily run in, but she is gonna try and get closer and see what she can see.
Yeah,
So,
Hercule's gonna tell Limon to say hi because he's nervous about what's about to be in this opening.
Damn.
I think that if Lark starts to make her way down, Tam is going to mutter an apology to Atreus and snuff out the light for fear of catching something's attention.
he is dead silent and just like against the wall.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good
Like a
place
big
for him.
scary monster.
I'm going to use one of my wild shapes and start sniffing the air.
Seeing Tam wild shape, Davi is going to move closer to the front with her shield and her spear out.
So those of you that kind of peek through the archway in the stone, surprise, it's of Arterol, you guessed it right. You watch as an elven woman on the other side of it is fighting it alone, basically. And she's doing her best, but fighting of Terrell on your own is pretty fucking difficult. Um, so would you like to roll stealth, or would you like to?
I am rolling stealth to sneak into this encounter.
Okay.
Hercule's gonna be in the back, so I'll kind of go last with anything.
Okay.
Good, that's good.
He's a distance. He's a distance guy.
Yeah.
21.
Yes, you are extremely sneaky. It has no idea you are there.
18.
Okay.
Do you still want me to roll, even though he's at the
If you're
back?
staying back, you don't need to.
Okay.
Unless you want to try to get in. I'll have you roll it anyways, just to see.
Okay. Because he would not, even he would like he's trying to stay wherever it starts to open up, he's gonna stay right there.
Yeah.
Even once everyone else gets past. I'll roll it. I don't have like -2 like Lila used to. 16.
Okay. Anyone else rolling stealth? Just charging in. Or are you staying put?
I'm staying put for now.
Not going in there.
Okay. So those of you being sneaky, what are you doing? Like getting
How-
under or-
How big is this cavern that we've entered into?
big enough?
Okay. I don't know what the above table. Ellie doesn't know what this creature is. I never played. It's not that I never played, but like
It's awful.
Did you look at the picture in chat?
Uh,
The Dobby one?
It's above Shack.
above shack. Okay, hold on. Fine.
Yeah, it does really look like a huge wooden spider.
Oh, I wish I could unsee that.
How many? There's like, do you fight it like 3 times in DA2 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Up, right?
I never got. Oh,
It's bad.
considering
It's
that it's very
basically like a-
spider-like and I'm arachnophobic, my ex.
And it's very like, doesn't it like stab? Like it stabs people with the big legs?
Yeah, it doesn't move like a spider, really. It's not,
It reminds me
just
more
has
of like
lots of
a
legs.
praying mantis.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's icky, but
It's real big too.
are there like rock outcroppings around it? Okay, Tam is going to position himself. I don't know that Tam knows anything about these things, so the best he can position himself downwind and behind an outcropping, and wait for Lark to decide what she is doing because he is a follower, not a leader.
So now in this cavern, I see the big monster. What else do I see in this cavern?
So there's the two rock outcroppings, I guess, in the center areas. There's the elven woman fighting it. And then beyond her, so she's kind of like backed up against a wall, but then to her left, there is another archway that is partially covered by fallen rubble.
Okay. Does it look passable or can I not see from this point?
It with a little bit of work, it would be passable.
Um, Fuck. How bad does this? First of all, does this woman look like anyone that I know?
No,
Okay, complete stranger.
complete stranger.
Um, I don't know what I want to do.
Well, why don't we take a break, give y'all some time to brainstorm, and then we'll roll initiative?
Okay.
Those of you that are sneaking get a surprise round. So, the top of that, who rolled for that? It was Tam and Lark. Was anyone else involved in that?
I think it was just us sneaking in.
Okay. Andrew Kuehl was sneaking. Yes. Okay. So then that would be Tam's turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I had like moved myself to one of the rockier out areas.
Let me put you there.
when we first started sneaking
So do you
in.
want to be by Lark or by this one?
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, I it's very clear that someone is in danger, so um I think he's just gonna go. Um, I need to ask you a question though, which is um well, first I'm gonna charge at it.
As one does.
I have 50 feet of movement as a wolf, so
Damn, okay.
I would like to position myself to be across from the um woman that we are trying to rescue.
So like
No.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
My question is, before
Mhm.
I roll my attack, where this person is very obviously fighting this creature, does it count, do they count as an ally?
They count as I suppose.
I'm asking because wolves have pack tactics.
I am going to leave this to Hills.
Yeah.
So
Would your
basically,
character accept them as allies or just see them as like a neutral party jumping in?
where
Oh,
Tam is trying to help. Basically, okay, so the way that
yeah.
the wording of pack tactics is the wolf has advantage on attack rolls against creatures if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and isn't incapacitated. So it's essentially like the same way that rogues get like a sneak attack if they have someone within 5 feet.
Because like, well, normally I want to say yes so bad, but at the same time, it's literally just I I do not know if she would be able to.
He's also just a wolf. Like
Yeah, it's just a wolf.
there's no
That's the
signs
thing.
that this is someone coming to help you right now. I'm sure like once Lark gets up there, it'll be fine. But for this
Yeah.
round, I
Yeah, definitely not for this round. I don't
okay.
think.
Cool. That's all I need to know before I roll. Yeah. I'm muted. Sorry. I rolled a 15 to bite
I
it.
was gonna say something, but I couldn't tell if you knew or not.
Yeah, same.
I did not, but it's fine. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Cool. I think I only get one attack, so that's what's going on right now.
So you just moved closer, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm
Tried
just like
to
nipping
attack.
at its ankles.
Yeah, what did you do to attack it?
I tried to bite it.
So yeah, it is now aware of you, and it's basically just picked up its leg.
And then he will definitely let out a howl because I know Davi didn't follow, to let her know that something is going on.
Okay. And then next is Lark. What do you
So,
do? Attack round.
first question,
Mhm.
is Tam within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I get sneak attack. Um, Lark is going to pull out her short bow,
Mm.
because she has a short bow. Hold on a second here. Can I move 2 blocks up?
2 blocks up, so you are on top of the rock
No, not on top, like in front of it. She wants
in
to be
front
like,
of it,
yeah, like right there.
right there. Cool.
Um, so that like the elf can kind of see her, if she
Mhm.
spares a glance over. I am going to try and take a shot at ye old creature.
Mhm.
Fuck, that's an 8.
Do you get advantage with sneak attack? Because it's a surprise round.
Oh no, hold on a second here. I've
I
never
I
made.
believe you do. If
Yeah.
No, it's once per turn you can deal extra damage if you
But
hit
this is a
creature.
surprise round.
wait, if it's a surprise round, wouldn't I also get advantage on the bite?
You would. So you can reroll
I mean,
that.
if it's advantage, then I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say no. If I fucking rolled the same thing.
No.
I rolled a 20.
Jail for
That
you.
one hits. The 20.
Um, okay. Then I need you to roll a strength. I can't imagine this many-legged creature can be knocked prone by a wolf bite, but
I'm gonna say no to that one. I got a natural 19.
yeah, no, my DC is a 13. But it does take 11 points of damage. 12
Okay.
points of damage. No,
Well,
11. I can count.
11. Okay.
Math.
Now I have to math. 1, 11, 4. Okay. That's math. Okay. So you did hit it. You bit its ankles. And Lark, your arrow just flies right past it and lodges itself like in the stone right behind the elf woman's head.
Clearly, Lark is better with her knives than with her bow.
She's not a Shara, unfortunately. Anything else you want to try to do?
I'm going to move forward maybe uh 3 more blocks. Yeah.
All right. And then Hercule is the other one who gets a surprise round.
So I think when we talked about this, Callie, we said that I could still use Hunter's Mark. We're just kind of flavoring it as not actually magic. It's just his
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Okay. So first of all, I'm not sure. How about this? Am I currently put near the entrance? Because he would stay right near kind of the entrance.
Yeah, you're right by the
Okay. Great. So then I'll do Hunter's Mark.
end.
And then I'll just try to shoot it with a crossbow
Okay. With advantage.
with advantage. Got it. Ooh,
Yes.
boy. Okay. So then that's 24 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
Great. Okay, so then that's okay. Wait a second. Someone else has to do this. Okay, so that's 9 total damage.
All right, math. Okay. So yeah, you fire a bolt at it and it lodges like right in between like the bark scales of it. Uh it definitely knows y'all are there now between the ankle biting and the poking with arrows. Anything else you want to do?
He'll shout for Limon. And trying to say exactly say it. Say something like stay high, but see if you can snap at it.
So you want
Just
her
trying
in
to keep him out of
first
the
full round.
yes. So then
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So then the
Cool.
next full round she would be
She's
coming
in
in
it.
here.
Cool. So real initiative now. Tam is at the top. You bit its ankles. What do
I'm
you want
just gonna keep on chomping.
to keep on chomping? It's a good stick.
No, an 8.
Yeah, no. Now that it knows you're there, it and the leg is up, it's like lifting its leg as you're like going to snap at it, and you just chomp on your own teeth. Anything else you'd like to do?
Um, no,
All right.
because I don't have bonus actions as a wolf.
Cool, cool. Then next is Davi, and Lark is on deck.
Okay.
Which one do you-
So I'm can you please remind me because you described the room before break and I have a goldfish brain. Is there like another like crevice I have to like walk through to get into this room?
Okay, so let me show you. There's a door that you guys came through like over here in this corner. And then there's another one up here, but it is blocked by rubble. And then these things are tall rocks.
Okay.
And this is hills. And this is a
Okay.
tree.
Okay. And then I can figure out who everybody else is based on context clues.
Yes.
All right, 1 second. I would like to use my movement
Mhm.
to get close to Tam.
How close we talking? Like
I mean, I would love to ride a dire wolf into battle, but I think I'm a little too tall. So I think is that's within 10 feet of Spidey?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just double check to make sure that I'm not gaslighting myself about my spear having reach. Oh, it doesn't have reach. I did gaslight myself. Okay.
closer?
Yeah. 1 square down.
I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
you off center so that I can
Yeah,
grab you again easily.
that's fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure I'm within 5 feet of Tam. And then I would like to poke the bear, the figurative bear that looks a lot like a giant spider.
Yeah.
Or I would like to attempt to. So yeah, I'm gonna roll my attack. Does a 16 hit?
It does not hit.
Fuck. Okay. That's fine.
So you go to stab it. However, it's like right after Tam first bites it and it's lifting its leg, so you go to stab the leg and it's already like up in the air above you. Anything else you want to try?
No, I don't really have bonus actions yet.
Okie doke. Then next is Lark with Nimone on deck.
I'm gonna try and take one more shot at it before I give up on my bow and use a different. Okay, that's better. For now. 24,
Yes, that hits.
and I get sneak attack because I've got people within range.
Uh-huh.
Sweet. So what is this? Da. What's sneak attack? Sneak attack is 16 points.
Damn.
Sneak attack, man.
Yeah. Um, man. Okay. Um, so yeah, as it's like lifting its leg and like starting to turn to go for the people behind him attacking it, um, you fire your other arrow and it lodges itself like right in its neck between the bark scales. Do you want to try anything else?
Nope, I don't think I have any. Actually, let's see. Hold on a second here. Bonus action. I have something called steady aim. You give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn, provided that you haven't moved during this turn. Okay, basically, I won't get to move this turn or next turn, but it gives me advantage.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna do that.
Cool, cool. Limon with Hills on deck.
So I think all of Limon's turn is Limon coming whooshing in and kind of getting within striking distance.
Do we know her movement?
Flying, it's at 60, but that's, I'm assuming I can use dash instead of an action, so it'll be 120.
Yeah. So you just want her flying up here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And she's just hovering.
Yeah, she's staying up high,
Okay. Just waiting for.
kind of under the assumption that the thing can't fully go, like, straighten out the leg and go straight up to the ceiling.
That's pretty safe. Yeah.
So she should be
Anything
out
else?
of attack range, probably.
Okay.
Unless the thing can do that. I don't remember if the Vartarol can.
You'll find out.
Whee!
Anything else you want her to do?
She gives a good screech as she comes in.
All right. Then Hills and Atreus is after.
Psych myself out because the Zoom window is the same color as Canva. I don't have Canva up right now, but I was like, where's my Zoom? Where's my Zoom? All right, so I am gonna, let's see. This is also gonna be fun because I've never played a fighter before. So, um, I'm gonna I'm gonna try and hit it with my quarterstaff. I'm gonna try to sweep the leg.
Sweep a leg.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Okay, that is a 23.
Yes. You guys are rolling very high.
And then I gotta roll for the damage. Oh, please. Okay. I oh, ooh. Um, I'm gonna use it two-handed. So 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So, you're watching as these other people, these strangers, come charging in and start attacking it. Um, During the surprise round, you are also surprised, but um, now that that initial shock has dissipated, you swing your quarterstaff and hit it, and there's like a very like satisfying thunk of wood on wood, and it looks a little peeved.
Annoyed, grumbly wood insect demon creature noises.
Yes, exactly what she would expect.
Sure.
Anything else you want to do?
Let's just see. Uh, I don't think I'm not gonna use. Um, uh, the hell is this? No.
Okie doke.
Yeah, no. I am. Yeah, no, I don't need to regain hit points. We're good.
Okay. Then it's Atreus with Hercule on deck. I am going back and forth between too few screens. Um,
I feel that.
Deck in, there he is, right at the top where I like him. Um, oh good, I did do what I wanted to do. He's going to probably just fire at it with something. Um, he's gonna chill touch it. Because why not? So let's see. That is a 12 to hit. He
Ooh.
does not hit the Vartaro. He is a little scared. He's never seen anything like this before. And so he like goes to like cast his spell and it like starts turning and he like shrinks in on himself and kind of like ducks back further into the hallway for safety. Hercule with Evan on deck.
Yeah, I think he'll just go for another shot with a crossbow.
Mhm.
Worked okay the first time. Oof, but probably not this time. That's a
You
10.
sounded real Midwestern there, eh?
Oh, well, what can I say? Yeah, that's a 10 to hit, which I'm
It
assuming does
not
not work.
hit. So you um fire your bolt and it's like as Limon is flying up over and you're like distracted by her as you're firing because you don't want to hit her and you're worried about her because she's your baby.
Yeah, rather hit the floor than limon.
Yes. Anything else you want to do?
I mean, no, I don't think I have anything else I can do.
Okay.
For level 3, we got nothing.
Level 3 and you're fighting a fucking Vartaro. So it is Evan's turn with the Vartaro on deck because I rolled like shit.
Thank God.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
Evan he's kind of, what the hell is that? And he's gonna mind sliver it.
What does that do?
It is a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Well, it has none of that. But I rolled a natural 19. So
Well,
that's an 18 because he has a -1.
yeah, no, that saves. Never mind.
Okay. It's a really smart Vartaro.
He's really
It's a lot of books.
Or it's just so stupid that it doesn't affect it.
It's so stupid. It can't take psychic damage.
Yep.
Same.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I want to hide.
Okay, where would you like to hide?
I don't know. By a rock.
Which one?
The one down below.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are hiding.
Okay.
All right, Vartaro's turn, and then we're back at the top with Tam. The Vartaro is gonna turn, and go for the wolf because it's nipping at its ankles. Um, it is going to attack you with its claws, and that is math. 18 to hit.
Oh yeah. No, we'll have shit armor.
And then the second one is a 20 to hit, a dirty 20. So you're gonna get hit twice.
That's okay. That's fine. I've essentially 37 extra hit points here.
Yeah.
I would like to use my reaction to intercept, which is just reducing the damage.
By how?
It's my fighting style.
But how much
So
is it?
it's 1d10 plus 2, so I have to roll.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first hit is 10, and the second is damn, 15. So 25 damage total.
Minus 10. I rolled an 8 plus 2.
So
So 15.
15 damage.
Cool. Thank you.
Swipes at you with its clawed legs made of wood. And it screeches at you as it does it. And it's your turn to retaliate with Davi on deck.
I am going to attack it. I'm going to bite it. And now that Davi is within 5 feet, I get advantage for pack tactics. So hopefully I'll actually hit this time. I rolled 2 6s. So I don't think I hit this time with a grand total of 11.
Yeah, so you as you take your hits from it with its legs, and it's turning, the motion kind of throws you off as you're disoriented by being clawed at. And you stumble a little bit as you go to bite at it, and you miss. Anything else you want to do?
No.
All right.
I'm where I want to be.
Then it is Davi with Lark on deck.
I'm just gonna try to hit it with my spear again. Does a 21 hit?
It sure does.
Hell yeah. Okay. I don't like these dice combinations. They're weird. Oh, what is that dice? Where are you going? Gone forever. Okay. Max damage, baby. So that's gonna be 10 piercing? Yes, 10 piercing.
All right. So as it's distracted by the wolf beside you, you take advantage of that moment, despite the fact that you're probably worried about him getting clawed, and lodge your spear up between its like bark scales. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
No. Cool. Limon with Hills on deck.
I thought I was on deck or next.
Oh wait, you're right. I skipped you, and I'm sorry. It's Lark with Limon on deck.
I'm just gonna try and take another shot at it since I can't technically move, but I get advantage.
True, yep. With advantage.
Thank God for the advantage. Dirty 20.
Yes, that will hit.
11 points of damage this time.
Very nice. So yes, while it is distracted by the wolf, you fire, and just as Davi goes up with her spear, you release your arrow and it goes flying into the exact same spot because you have great aim. So anything else you want to do?
Nope, I can't do anything else right now.
All right. Now it's Limon with Hills on deck.
Awesome. Limon's gonna try to swipe at it.
All right.
That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, yay, Limon!
Yeah, Limon.
Just leave a piece of damage now. Okay, that's 4 damage.
4 whole points of damage.
whole points of damage. A little scratch.
She does such a good job. Hercule watches as she like dive bombs it and swipes at its face while it's distracted by the people below it. And then she like real quick back in the air. She's so good at this.
She's so good at this.
She's so good. Anything else for her to do?
She like, I feel like after she shoots back up, there's always like a little turn back to Hercule, like, look, I did it. He would clap if he could, but he's got his hands full of heavy crossbow.
Cute. Hills with Atreus on deck.
I also have too many windows. A Kingdom for a split screen setup. But I'm on my couch, so that wouldn't work.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and oh, okay, cool. All right. I am gonna go ahead and attack with my quarterstaff again.
All right.
11.
That misses.
Boo. Okay.
So it's like
Um,
turning to attack Tam and Davi as you are swinging, and it kind of like scrapes along the bark, but it doesn't feel that at all because the bark is basically like not quite armor, but basically armor. Um, and it like those like wood frogs that have the ridged backs, and then you rub the stick
Yep.
over, it makes the frog sounds. It does
Oh
that.
no. That's not a displeasing sound to me, but the fact that it would make that sound, I don't like that.
Frog sound.
I don't like the wood frog sound coming from this terrifying wooden praying mantis. I'm good. Good with that.
Anything else you want?
That's all for my action. I don't really want to move. I don't need to use second wind or anything like that. So, um, nope. I am good.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I
then
don't have a lot of fun bonus actions at this point.
yeah, it's level 3.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried.
Yeah. All right, so now Atreus is gonna go, and then Hercule is next. Atreus is gonna try to redeem himself with that spell. Because it's a cantrip and I can cast it as many times as I want. And he misses again. He got a 13. He's just really intimidated by this giant wood praying mantis. And
Why doesn't he just talk at it?
he's the man was too shocked to speak.
That's wow. First.
He does
Sorry.
move closer / behind Hercule. He hides behind the Kunari. And now it is Hercule's turn with Evan on deck.
He looks just absolutely disgusted at this, fire mage hiding behind him. Wow, pathetic.
He's also weighed down by the Grey Warden armor that's like 3 sizes too big on him.
Still no sympathy. And yeah, he'll go for another crossbow hit. Ooh, 24 to hit.
Yes, that will absolutely hit.
Oh, goodness. I almost got max damage. That's 11 points of damage. He's inspired, Belimon.
Inspired. She is very good.
Very good.
And so like she looks back with like that like happy smile kind of that Griffin can possibly have. And he's like, "Yes, my child." And then fires. And it lodges itself right between its scales, and the Vartero lets out another like shrieking roar as you guys get it down below half damage. Um, and anything else you want to do?
No, he very happy. He very happy. He does not like fighting, but like it's a little easier. It's creature, so he's not bothered very much.
All right.
I don't think because he wouldn't have any idea. Katie knows this is problematic that we're fighting this thing. Hercule
Yes.
has no idea, so he's just like big monster. Yes, we fight. Good.
Yes. Evan with Vartero on deck.
So I'm correct that no one has been greatly injured, right?
Other than the wolf,
Yeah, okay. That's what I
doesn't
thought.
touch his real hit points.
I'm gonna just try to mind sliver it again then.
Go for it. Oh, I have to roll.
An intelligence save.
It fails. I got a 4.
Yeah.
It's distracted by the wolf gripping its ankles.
It takes 6 psychic damage
Okie doke.
as I just kind of glare at it.
Math. Sure. Close enough. So how does this spell work?
I drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature I can see within range. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Oh, okay. Well, as it is mentally stabbed in the head, it lets out a very high-pitched shriek that hurts your ears. And it kind of stumbles a little bit. And those of you that are like basically under its feet, you're worried it's going to step on you, but it doesn't. Anything else you want to do?
Now that's it. He looks a little more confident.
Oh, good. It is now the Vartero's turn with Tam on deck. It is going to probably do like a rounding sweep at Tam and Davi because you're right under his feet. So first one is what is its plus? 6? 15 at Davi.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
Fuck you, buddy.
And then this is a 9 to hit Tam. So it misses both of you as it's stumbling around after being stabbed in the brain.
Jump rope champions.
I need you all to know that Tam is like growling and yipping and like full wolf. Like there is nothing to say that this is an elf.
And it is Tam's turn. Davi on deck.
All right, I will do my bites. Well, my bite. One bite, single bite.
Singular bite.
One whole bite. I rolled the same thing again. This one was a 19.
That will hit.
And we agreed that he can't be knocked over by a bite.
Correct. He's too big.
Math. I'll 10 hit points of
All
damage.
right. You managed to bite one of its other ankles.
He's just like weaving between the legs. I know that he's set up there on the map, but he is like,
yes, he's under him.
yeah.
Yes. You bite another ankle, and you like tear off a big chunk of bark with it. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, but I am resisting the urge to sing the Got a Stick song.
All right. Davi with Lark on deck, and I won't forget Lark next time.
Gonna stab with my spear again.
Stab it.
Pokey pokey. That's gonna be a 22.
That will absolutely hit.
Okay. I roll damage. Okay. That was not very many damage, but it's fine. Jesus. Okay, that's 5 damage.
Okay. So you stab it as Tam is weaving between its feet. And you manage to get it like in its underbelly where it's more fleshy and less woody, I guess.
Yuck.
And as you pull your spear back, it does kind of like spew out a little bit at you. It's like sticky and sap-like, less so than blood-like. Anything else you want to do?
Probably if any of it got on my face, wipe it off.
Fair.
But other than that, no.
Okay. Lark with Limon on deck.
Before I take another shot at it with my arrow and bow, I'm going to scream back at Atreus, "Get your head in the game, Tevinter! What the fuck?" And then I'm going to yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I rolled an 11.
That will not hit, unfortunately. He calls back,
Oh.
maybe you should get your head in the game.
At least I got a shot off twice.
It's not dead yet. I still have time. All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay. Then it is Limon's turn with Hills on deck.
Limon is going for it again.
All right.
Oh no, Limon! Limon rolled a 1.
No, not Limon. Limon, she is so boosted with confidence from her last move that she goes to dive bomb it. And the moment she starts going, it turns its head and looks right at her. And it freaks her out so much that she falls out of the sky and falls to the ground. She does like a little somersault as she lands. And she is now, if my pen will turn on, there we go. She like lands over here.
Ah!
Anything else you want her to do?
She gives them like this little squawk, like annoyed squawks. Ah! She pissed. She not happy.
All right, Hills and Atreus is next.
Let's. I'm gonna whack it with a stick again. Let's go. $23 again. All right.
Yep, that will hit.
All right. Doing it two-handed again, so let's roll for damages. So that is two-handed is 4 bludgeoning.
Okay. You whack it, and it once again makes that really satisfying, like wood smack sound. And it starts bleeding, like clear, sticky liquid. Very much as if you tapped a tree.
Nice, great. Gotta love that
A little bit like spurts out
ancient
at you.
elven maple
Syrup.
syrup.
Syrup. Pancakes.
Anything else you want to do?
And
Well, we already ate breakfast.
Well, you can say
you did. Um, no, I'm good. That is all that I'm gonna do, except probably look disgusted at the sap blood.
all right. It is now Atreus's turn with Hercule on deck. Um, God, Atreus sucks. He got a natural 2.
I can't wait to razz this man.
Getting shown up by a bunch of children.
He's gonna cry. It'll be,
Joke's on you, he's
what is
already
it?
crying. He like goes to try it again, and this time he's distracted by watching Limon fall out of the sky, and there's like a single tear that rolls down his face as he watches her fall, and his magic just kind of fizzles out. And that's his turn. Hercule with Evan on deck.
Hercule's about ready to shove Atreus out from behind him, and then he sees him getting emotional about Limon, and he's like, "All right, I'll cut him a break. Cut him a break." He's gonna try again, shoot it. Oh, I rolled a good again. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Let's see what we do. Not bad. 9 points of damage.
So you firebolt, and you manage to hit it like right in the neck. And there's a big spurt of sap that comes out of it, and it sprays all over Tam and Davi. And there's just a big old puddle. It is looking real rough, guys. There's sap everywhere. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, he's gonna cheer on Limon. You got this, Limon. Get back up.
And she like kind of like gets back up on her feet and then looks back at him and his little squawk. All right. Evan with the Varterol on deck.
Mind Sliver. I don't have a lot. I have no armor.
Okay, and what's the difference in the roll this time?
Minus a D4.
Okay. Do you roll D4 or do I roll D4?
Whichever.
I have a D4 right here.
Go for it.
Okay. So 15 minus 1 is 14, minus 4 is 10.
Hell yeah. He takes 4 more points of psychic damage.
All right. It like screams so much, so loud that it like the ground trembles a little bit. And there's little pebbles that kind of fall from the ceiling because you're inside a mountain. And it looks at you or looks over to where you are because you're kind of hidden by the rock still. But
I'm gonna say, like, as I got the confidence from the first one, I like stood up. And so this time I will say I took like a step forward to do it again.
Nice.
Yeah.
It locks eyes with you as much as it has eyes.
That's creepy.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
All right. Barterol's turn. I'm gonna have you make a con save.
Oh no. 10.
That fails. So it's gonna spit poison at you.
Okay.
I don't have the right dice, so I'm just gonna math it. Plus that is gonna be 12 damage. poison spit at you.
Yep.
And while it's doing that, it has a second attack, so it's gonna swipe one of its legs. And it's gonna swipe it at Davi. So you're gonna take ooh. What do I add? 13 damage, Davi, from its legs. And now it is Tam's turn with Davi on deck.
Just gonna keep chomping.
Keep on chomping.
What the fuck? Okay, so this time it was like a 13, so I definitely didn't hit. I have repeatedly rolled the same number every time I've had advantage on these two dice.
That's annoying.
It's creepy. I definitely missed.
Yep, you did. You're weaving and it's lifting its legs to swipe at Davi, and you go to chomp at it, but it hits her instead.
That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Anything
So-
else you want?
No, because I am underneath it, and my only bonus action is to get rid of wolf shape. So
Okay.
let's not do that.
Davi with Lark on deck.
Sorry, Nutmeg keeps yelling at me if I don't pet her. I'd like to spice things up a little. She is pissed now.
Mhm. Yeah, you are covered in sap.
So she is going to reach out and cast. I know there's a secondary effect to this, but I don't really care about the secondary effect as much. It's about sending a message. She's going to cast Lightning Lure. So I need a strength save.
Strength save. What is that? That is a 15.
Yeah, that passes.
It's a wood bug.
Yeah, I'm aware. She's not thinking with her brain. She's mad.
Yeah.
There's a very specific literary character she's based on, which will make her actions make so much sense. It's weird to call that a literary character. Yeah. So, so the lightning sparks from her hands and then kind of like fizzles out. And then that's my turn.
Okay. It is Lark's turn with Lumone on deck.
Another shot, trying to redeem myself now.
Yep.
That's much better. 23.
Yep, that'll hit.
16 points.
How do you want to do this?
No.
It had legit 16 hit points left.
I will shoot it in what passes for its eye.
Okay. So you fire the shot as you watch Davi's lightning kind of fizzle out. Line it up as it turns its head, and fire goes right into its eye. It lets out this like shrieking roar as it's like stumbling around, and Davi and Tam and Hills' character are like scrambling to get out from underneath its feet. As it finally collapses to the ground, and there's like a cloud of dust that poofs up around everyone. And you killed the Varterol.
And when it falls, even though I know that Atreus probably can't see me, Lark just sort of turns and is like like very sarcastic, like, yes, that's how it's done.
How do we get out of this?
I think Limon gets a little overexcited, and even though she doesn't fully know what this thing is, she goes to kind of like bite on it like it's prey and gets a mouthful of sap and then is like bleh, 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 like trying to get it off of her.
Pam is absolutely like shaking the stick around, like,
Seeing that Tam is fine and not hurt, Thavi's going to turn and look for Evan because she saw him get hit and make sure that he's okay.
I got what was it, acid or poison?
Poison.
I just got some poison on me. It's fine. I just there's some green slime on there or something. And by on there, I mean on me.
All right. It's late. Do you guys want to keep going to introduce Hills' character? Do you want to hold off and start off next time with that?
As
Can we
much as I would love to do that, I'm gonna have to say to hold off on it
Okay.
because
Could
I
we
am
just do like a
yeah.
description of what she looks like and a first line?
We can do that, yeah. I just didn't I'm not up for heavy role playing tonight at
Good.
this
Same
late.
here.
What?
Same
Explain.
here, but I love give us some flavor.
Yeah.
Give some
Tell us
flavor?
what it
Okay.
looks like and give us a one-liner.
I guess like it would just be like, holy shit, what is that thing?
Good, I like it.
But yeah, so Azara is so she has olive skin, very lean toned muscular body. She is a fighter. Um kind of like sort of medium length, wavy copper hair, and like brown eyes. Um has one little like permanent scar that sort of is a way for me to get around doing the little gay eyebrow cutout. Yeah. But yeah, so Seb has been generously cooking up the stuff and I'm excited for y'all to see it next session. Um, but yeah. So
Yeah. Well, that session then. We'll start next time with a real introduction and probably redoing character intros in general. So yeah,